Can I tell you about my epic bowel movement?
Hi. Hello, everyone. Let's see. What do we got?
3 sequel admins walked into No Skill Bar. They walked out shortly after because they could not find a table. Check Venmo PLS.
Venmo already? I just got here. Oh. Final Fantasy Fan 1977. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I too am a fan of Final Fantasy. Okay, Kristen, this is a very doable bribe. It will be done. What have we going on in chat? Kristen Michelle, congratulations on being first. Sarah Ham, I'm sorry you're still in class. Tin Man, I still technically am unemployed. Nothing's changed yet.
I was expecting a boo.
A boo? What kind? EW, congratulations on asserting that you were first. Stanzi Wolf, the answer is no. Hard pass. I have a stack hat that I gotta redeem. I have a hydrate.
You usually hate my jokes.
But that's part of the fun. Usually I ban puns for fun. I have to do a posture check, and I have to toggle my crown. I am nothing without my crown. Jackie don't. That's me. Okay, it looks like we are caught up, kind of. Is anyone on TikTok viewing? No, TikTok has a predictable 0 viewers, as is tradition nowadays. Thank you, TikTok. Never change. I thought tonight TikTok would want to be included, but maybe not. So what are we doing tonight?
Does your employer know you do this streaming? And if they don't, what happens when they find it? Is Olize joining the stream tonight?
I think they know. And is Ulysses joining the stream tonight?
I will get to
yes.
TikTok.
Tawny, don't worry about TikTok. You're gonna donate a bunch of oh, that's right. I have to turn the plug-in on. I knew I was forgetting something. Plug-in on. And oh boy. Now the plug-in is turned on. For maximum integration. Tin Man, all will be revealed in due time, but one conversation at a time. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself to everyone who might be new. Hi. Next thing is I want to tell you guys what we might be doing tonight. And by what might be doing, I mean what we're doing tonight. This is a video game called Open RCT 2. The way it works is you play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2.
I'll bring the boom if Twitch brings the peeps.
Okay. Now the next thing that you need to know...
I didn't get a TikTok message.
You are officially unemployed. That's right.
So here's the deal. I'm going to mute alerts for a second because my train of thought keeps getting screwed up. So alerts are now muted. What we're doing here is a new plugin was brought to my attention today. Or rather, a new resource pack. Kristen Michelle brought it to my attention. Somebody has imported the Zoo Tycoon animals into OpenRCT 2. We can now wear... Yes, I'm wearing a Disney shirt. We can now build a proper zoo in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. And that is what we shall do. The alerts are now back on. So, let us build a new park. I know I have 15 or 16 parks currently pending, but what's one more? Am I right? So first thing to do is to open the park, of course. Next thing to do is we go to Object Selection. And I've already installed this. There's a new section under Object Selection where you get to pick which entertainers are available. And wouldn't you know it, there's a bunch of new ones that I've installed. Like African Bush Elephant, Bengal Tiger, Black Rhinoceros, Chimpanzee, Common Ostrich, Emperor Penguin, Giant Panda, Llama, Northern Giraffe, Plain Zebra, Polar Bear, Red Kangaroo, Reindeer, Giant Oceanic Manta, Ray, Tiger Shark, and Whale Shark. So, oh, not every animal. Well, come on, man. What would you rather have? This list of animals that we do have, or nothing? Because I'd rather have the list of animals we do have, you know what I mean? Oh, you guys are... Look, I may or may not have put on my LinkedIn profile the name of my LLC and what I do.
Is there unicorns?
And I may or may not have linked my LinkedIn profile to my socials profile for jakeydon't. So if somebody was looking at that, they would possibly come across this stream from my LinkedIn profile. But
I'm friends with Jakery on socials, Duolingo.
Is that a problem? Yeah, they could be on the Discord at this moment. I don't see a problem. I'm not doing anything here that I would be afraid of doing at my job, other than, playing a video game, but they don't expect me to not play video games in my off hours. What's the problem? I see none. Kristen Michelle, I do not have diabetes. Therefore, no, I did not disclose it.
So they see us talking about caulking the river.
They might, but that's you guys' problem, not mine. I didn't tell you to do that.
What about MPreg?
That could be a problem now that I think about it. But you know what? I'm comfortable saying that that decision was forced on me a little bit. So, instead of worrying about that so much, instead of worrying about all that, what if we worry about getting some animals in here? Like, I don't... So the way this works is you hire an entertainer, and then...
Mpreg is DEI.
I'm going to start to regret this.
For Mpreg.
I'm going to start regretting this decision more and more as we go. I can already tell. So this entertainer, what you do is you go to the menu where you pick what costume, and would you look at that? There are now costumes that are animals.
JackieDon't. JakeryDon't.
So suppose I want a...
Are we Yeti Mpreg?
Northern giraffe. Hey, look at that. Look at that. That doesn't come from this game. That comes from this thing. This is crazy. I didn't know we had this kind of technology. This is crazy. And what were we supposed to name this giraffe? Let me check. It was supposed to be...
I willed that info existence. No joke.
You willed which into existence?
Rollercoaster tycoon.
Tin Man, be careful. It is Kristen Michelle. Oh, you guys don't worry about that. One I? Oh, one L. Got it. Kristen Michelle. Welcome to, I almost said the farm. The plugin is on, but there's nothing to actually do yet because there's no guests in here yet. For what guest would go to a theme park with no attractions? That's why we need to build some killer Oh. I see. I see. You guys are starting early. Hello, Squid Glizzy on TikTok. Hello, Tawny on TikTok. Welcome into the party. We have cake. Don't worry, this is all very normal. Oh, I have to redeem a stack hat. Sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. Whoop. If you're just joining and you're about to hire me for a job, don't worry. This is all completely normal. Trust me, it's not bad code.
I love you so much, Tawny. You're my inspiration.
Did I start recording? Not yet, because I don't have a new hard drive yet.
Makeup?
No, we cannot have impromptu Juggalo makeup. The Juggalo makeup is a charity incentive. I debase myself for the good of humanity, but not otherwise.
Appearance or Jailer Swift?
Jailer Swift? Well, I think we're worrying about all the wrong things tonight. Why are we worrying about my appearance in this economy?
Can you please put some tall trees for me to eat?
Yes, I can put some tall trees for you to eat. But first, we need to address this deluge of people. We're gonna scare the giraffe away.
Why are you telling me what to think? Fascist.
Never change, Tin Man. Now, we'll check this out. We're going to build an enclosure for our giraffe. Our very first exhibit.
I hope it's worth all the noise.
You hope what is worth all the noise? Nothing is worth all of this. I'm building an enclosure for Kristen Michelle so that she can have the time of her life.
See, new employer. This is evidence of jakeydon't ability to handle pressure, produce,
right,
and drive profit despite massive distractions and unexpected setbacks.
That's correct. Kristen Michelle is going to get some tall trees, preferably ones that are found in a savanna environment. I don't know which of these are found in a savanna environment, so we're going to have to kind of eyeball it. And if you don't like it, you're just going to have to speak up. Do 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 do. Now, in this economy, we don't actually know. Tawny, Stanzi says that you love her platonically. No, wait. Stanzi, Tawny says that you love her too platonically. Guys, I can't be doing this, passing messages back and forth. It's too confusing. My tiny brain can't handle it. Unless it's for work, for an employer, in which case I'm on top of things. So, let's see. How do we simulate savanna grass? Probably some of this. And probably a little bit. Probably a tiny little bit of this. And of course, they need some water too. So I'll just put a little thing there. We're going to put some water in there. Gotta have some water for the giraffe and the giraffe exhibit. What do you mean, free Kristen? You want a wild giraffe running around among guests? Do you have any idea how unethical that is? It's already unethical kind of to have a zoo in the first place. How dare I put her water in the middle? Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you wanted some variety. Kristen, are you trying to micromanage the exhibit of your giraffe? I feel like you're trying to micromanage the exhibit of the giraffe.
She needs a cute girly pop house.
A cute girly pop house? A cute girly pop house? Okay. Here. There's nothing more girly pop than classic architecture from ancient civilizations. You know, that's awesome. Good job, Kristen Michelle. This is so you. Now, if you're just joining and you see all these guests explode, don't adjust your telephone that you're holding in your hand. This is normal. Prodigal, you are hilarious, says Tawny. Why discuss your zoo ethics? Did you peep the park name? What park name? Oh, no, I did not peep the park name. Hold on just a second. It says nothing for Jakery's employers to see here. That's correct. In fact, we'll put this right down at the bottom so there's no confusion, okay? Nothing for Jakery's employers to see here. Now it's true. Everything's just fine. The giraffes in your zoo park have a tall house? I mean, good for them. It doesn't seem to be on my list of requirements. Is it necessary, or are we just adding extra stress to a project that's already going to be quite stressful? I think if you want to be...
I appreciate you putting the houses. I need a taller one to accommodate my neck.
Okay, that's a valid concern. I understand. Therefore, I will build you a tall house to accommodate your giant giraffe neck. I am nothing if not a magnanimous person. Let's see. Giant giraffe house. Here, we'll make one out of sticks. There, you can sleep standing up right in there. We'll even put a roof on it. Put a nice, classy roof on it. There you go. Oh, it erased the walls. That's too bad. That's too bad. We'll try one more time. Don't worry. I've got your best interests at heart. What zookeeper doesn't have the animal's best interests at heart? Yeah, this looks good, right? This looks proper. Yeah. Don't worry, I got your back. This is going to be a really nice house, Kristen Michelle. It's not jail. I'm only putting 3 sides on it. You can leave whenever you want. You can leave whenever you want. I just heard the sound of support coming in. Sub Effects, thank you so much for the resubscribe. I appreciate you. What's wrong, Prodigal? It was a Prime sub. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Those always hit different. Those are the meaty ones. They taste a little bit extra in a good way. So thank you so much for that. There you go, Kristen Michelle. Giraffe House. You stand in there when you don't want to be in the rain. Little Ewok Girl, good to see you. So, Kristen Michelle, do you like your new Giraffe House?
I love Prime Sub because it doesn't cost me anything extra.
That's right. Did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to this thing for free? And who wouldn't want to look at all this puke on the ground? Who wouldn't want to get this for free?
This is lovely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kristen Michelle. And thank you for the idea for the park and for notifying me of the mod and for the bribe to get you to be the very first animal in this park as a giraffe. You are MVP tonight, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm saying that to make everyone else jealous. Did it work? All right. Let us get everyone else. Oh, yeah, and you were first, too. Overachiever. Let us get somebody else into the park. What other kind of... Your internet is a butt munch? I'm sorry to hear that. We need more aminals in this zoo park. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hire another entertainer. Right now they're an astronaut, but they're about to get downgraded a little bit to something else. I'm thinking maybe a Bengal tiger. Imagine you go to astronaut school and then you're transformed into a Bengal tiger and you're kept in an enclosure at a zoo. Mentally, I wouldn't be able to recover from that myself, but Bengal tigers are built different, so who knows? There you go, Bengal tiger. Enjoy your new exhibit. Melody, of course you could be a tiger. Why not? You will be named... I should have seen that coming. True, thank you for the subscribe on YouTube. I appreciate you.
Excuse me. Why is his enclosure bigger than mine?
Well, probably because Bengal tigers like to run around a lot more.
Zoological facts.
Kristen Michelle, your enclosure is taller. I mean, you got to think three-dimensionally here if you're going to get jelly about things. Okay, so the Bengal tiger has just escaped. I heard about this. Apparently they can climb the walls a little bit, so I'm not too concerned. Are you? I'm not too concerned. We'll just put him right back in the middle and pretend it didn't happen. Nobody needs to know. That's better.
Will the tiger eat the guests?
No, unfortunately, the tiger will not eat the guests. They didn't put that functionality in. But right now, we're just going to use our imaginations. We're going to imagine the tiger eating the guests. Oh, they're delicious, aren't they? All of us together. We're thinking about this. It's such a fun zoo. Now, what we should put in is a ride. You like a survival park? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good thing we don't have guests. I want to fix that, but first I have to make Melody a proper enclosure, or else the IRS is going to come after me. I said IRS because I couldn't think of whoever it is that regulates animals.
I can't visualize. Jake is mocking my disability.
I'm sorry. You have aphantasia? I'm sorry to hear that. Here, I'll describe it for you. A Bengal tiger walks up to a guest and says, "Hey, I think you're delicious, but I want to check and make sure." And then it goes, "Arr!" And it bites into the guest and swallows it whole. Well, it bites into the guest, and then it swallows the guest whole. And then the guest kind of dies, and the Bengal tiger is happy because it had a good meal. That's, if you can't visualize it, that's what that is. Okay? Did I do it for you? Did I fix it? Now, a Bengal tiger I don't know what environment they're in, so we're going to kind of guess it. We're going to kind of guess a little bit here. Because somebody, I assume Bengal tiger means Bangladesh, maybe?
Can you feed the animals soup?
How do I get animals in RCT2? That's an excellent question. I found out that recently they made a change to Open RCT2, where you can make custom entertainers. And somebody decided to make custom entertainers that are the animals from Zoo Tycoon. And so, boy, are we having fun with it. Can I feed the animals soup? Wait, is there a Yeti? I don't believe there's a Yeti yet. But the maker of the plugin
Use the Blue Patrol area to keep the tiger in her exhibit.
Kristen, Michelle, you say that, but this was a comment on the discussion page already, and they said that the blue area only works on paths and not when they're wandering off a path. So let's experiment here and see if they were right. Well, actually, in order to do the experiment correctly, I would have to actually keep the path just in the enclosure, now wouldn't I? Silly me. This isn't scientific. There. Now all the path is inside the enclosure. Nope, see, that's what they said on the forum. They said that it wouldn't... Oh my god, my chair is literally breaking for the last time. I've had this chair since before I was a kid.
I think we should support a self-forming, motivated, agile team to investigate the relationship between the Bay of Bengal and Bengal tigers.
Is that what it is? Bay of Bengal? No, I'm serious. If you're mocking my ignorance, I deserve it. But I don't know where Bengal tigers come from, and that's why. So don't worry. I'm sure that this is adequate for the Bengal tiger. Literally, the armrest is breaking off my chair right now, and it's breaking in a way that I won't be... Okay.
Why are you ignorant of the Indian subcontinent?
They don't teach it in school, man. So it is Bangladesh.
The name of your state is a racist misnomer of India anyway.
I didn't even have to look who sent that message. I knew it was Tin Man. Any opportunity to cause me grief, it's time to go. You just say go time and you do it. Now, what kind of trees would a Bengal tiger like? I think a Bengal tiger would like trees that kind of look like they sort of belong in a jungle, but kind of not too. So maybe one of these. This is called a palm tree. It's probably not correct, but it's the best we've got under the circumstances. My park entrance fee is too high. What a load of pucky. I don't think it's too high. I think we just need more things for people to do. For example, guests need a place to use the toilet.
I love this stream of Zoo Tycoon. It's amazing.
Thank you, Firm Chickens. I think it's amazing, too. We've put in a restroom. Now guests will have a place to use the restroom. We'll have an information kiosk. And that way guests will be able to get umbrellas and park maps. Right? That's what it's for. And also maybe some food. Because what's going to a zoo if you can't get a little chow in your belly, am I right? So I say we put in a burger stand. And then we put in maybe, I don't know, a beverage stand. And then after that, we go back to making sure that the zoo is the #1 zoo in America. The way we do that, should we mop the barf off the floor? You guys think? Or should we put in a ride? Type 1 in chat if you think we should put in a ride. Type 2 in chat if you think we should prioritize. If you think we should prioritize getting the puke off the floor. Laura, you love Zoo Tycoon? Me too. Now, you should bear in mind that this is not Zoo Tycoon. This is, in fact, Roller Coaster Tycoon. But we're kind of playing it a little... Oh, my God. Mona Lisa Saperstein, what did you just do? Mona Lisa Saperstein, you have donated $1 for me to create a to create a first aid stand called Mpreg Clinic. Very on theme. I'm so glad you said that because the theme is zoo, and there's nothing more zoo themed than an Mpreg medical tent. I'm so glad you're here to do this. What was it called again? Mpreg Clinic. Thanks. Thanks for that. You're a paragon. Maybe please add Wilford Brimley as a janitor. Also very on topic. Thank God. I think the impromptu poll that I just asked for is a disaster. None of these numbers make any sense. I know that counting is hard, but I'm pretty sure that if you type in 43 or Q or 5 or 8, none of those make any sense in the context of what I wanted to ask you guys about. We have one legitimate vote by Dignified Donkey for...
Burger stand called Retired Animal Meat. Don't worry, Dad, #1 mod at your service.
I love that. #1 mod.
For our first post-sprint zoo reflection, I'd like to praise at Tin Man's creativity and at Firm Chicken's dedication to soup.
Oh no, don't talk to me about post-sprint reflections. Don't do that. No, wait. For my potential employer who... I mean, I've already been offered a job.
I love that all of our ideas are just volumes of deep cuts and inside stream jokes. It really makes your appeal broad to new viewers.
Yes. Yes, this is great for new viewers. If you're just joining, all of this is relevant to a vanilla playthrough of Zoo Tycoon. If you've never seen this game, this is how it goes. This is how it always goes. All of this. The guests exploding. No, we're not doing a sprint retro. Because I would be the only member, and that would be counterproductive. If you're just joining, don't worry about any of this. This is just what happens at zoos. This is just what happens in this video game. Okay? It's fine. It's fine. This is how zoos are run nowadays. What is the theme of this park?
We all gather in the conference room for charrette.
So, it's interesting you ask what the theme of this park is, because you would think it's puke and explosions, but it's not. The actual theme of this park is zoo. Yes, we have created animals in Zoo Tycoon. Did I say Zoo Tycoon? I meant whatever this game is that we're playing right now. Rollercoaster Tycoon, that's the one. So we have animals, and we are going to be making lots of rides so that people will actually want to... Okay. It turns out our zoo is a surprise hit. Even though there's 0 rides, people cannot wait to see these animals. Try to build a fence? I might have to. These animals are not to be trusted. I will build... Let's make it earthy toned so that it looks like, you know... So...
Can you put an animal that has liver spots?
No. I don't even understand what you're actually asking for. If you're just joining, these requests are all a little bit ridiculous and there's nothing I can do about that, and I apologize. Okay, Bengal Tiger from the Bay of Bengal. Hold on to your butts, we're rotating. Let's see if this keeps you in. No, it does not. He scaled it like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. If I stack 2 of them on top of each other, does that keep him in? I hope so.
You're rejoining the workforce at the right time. You'll be able to do all of those sexist DEI jokes that I asked you to stop sending to me. You'll have freedom in the workplace now.
Thank you. Thank you for your valuable contribution to me getting hired. Thank you. Oh, I've been redeemed to drink water. Here, I'm going to drink some water now. Kristen Michelle, your which request was reasonable? Hold on to your butts. We're rotating. Nope. He goes right through the fence like it's nothing. Like it's not even there. He says, fence, what's that? If I don't understand it, it can't block me. A moat around the enclosure would probably work. They said in the video that a moat will work. But I didn't want to do that to them. Oh. A posture check. My posture has been checked. I could also just do this because they said that 3 tiles or more is enough to make the tiger not jump out. But see, then people have to get in to the pit to see anything. It's going to be really sad for the tiger, you know? But on the other hand, hear me out. Let me cook for a minute, if you please. Let him cook. Jake, what are you doing? This is madness. No, my friend. This is genius. This is absolute genius. I will build the moat. They did say that a moat will work, so I'm building the moat. Now the question is, how deep does the moat need to be? But we will cross that bridge when we get... Oh, I just made a moat joke. Chris and Michelle, I don't think I'm going to read your message out loud. Good idea, Susan H. What about a... Oh. Zany ZZZZ. Thank you for the follow on twitch.tv/jakeydon't. It's a platform where you can watch and participate. Actually, all 3 platforms can participate tonight. I am multi-streaming on 3 platforms.
Why are these people subscribing to you?
I don't know. Why are you not? What a rude question, Tin Man. I expect better of you. That is so out of character for you. Whoops. Darn it. Darn it, this isn't what I wanted. Now he can't get back in there. Darn it.
I love you.
Thanks. Will the tiger eat people? No, it will not. It will take pictures with them. It will entertain them in lines, but it won't eat them. I'm hoping someday that will change. Like I said, right now we just want to imagine the tiger eating people and imagine how fun that might be. Let's say, you're delicious. That's my impression of a Bengal tiger. A moat ride would be a great idea. You can ride around the tiger. That is a good idea.
Do your impression of a giraffe, please.
What do giraffes sound like? I forget. Give me some kind of frame of reference, because I don't know what they do. I forget already. We had this conversation, but I wasn't paying attention, and now I forget. Sorry. But don't worry, we're going to put in a moat ride. Hold on to your butts, we're rotating. We're going to put in a moat ride. How about... Nope, none of these.
Tin Man, your fascist trope is old and boring.
Guys,
run a new program, please.
Guys, everything's fine. We're all friends here. And yeah, Tin Man, it's not fun to joke about fascism when it's just around the corner. It could kill you. All right.
Will these Bengal tigers be able to cock the moats? Can we set an over/underline on the cocking of the moats?
You're asking what the poll means? Let me check. The zoo has pivoted for the 8th time this sprint. What do... Oh, it's an agile question. Pros, cons of more tigers. Giraffe is coming soon. Refactor, gift shop, replace animals with NFTs, or scrum a log flume ride. My God. I think, well, I'm already committed to this right here, so maybe in the next sprint we can work it in if we have capacity. Yeah, I can talk it too. I can say things. How many points do we estimate?
Is your new job crypto-focused?
No. God, no. You kidding me?
I love you, Dad.
I love you too. Platonically.
Scrum is always the correct answer.
It is until it's not. Scrum is great unless you're working with a very inflexible system that just doesn't play nice with quick and rapid decisions and changes.
His new job is at the crypto meme coin rug pull factory.
Like, imagine you're working in a system that is just allergic to prototyping rapidly, and you try to apply Scrum and Agile methodology. You're in for a bad time. Other than that, it's great.
His new job is Jeb Bush campaign manager.
That's supposed to be a secret. How dare you?
You missed a spot in the moat. It's driving me nuts.
I'm sorry. I know. I'm not trying to trigger everybody's OCD.
My sarcasm does not carry well.
Yeah. But your heart was in the right place. We need to go to cutaway view so I can fix this without a bunch of BS. Select area. Go. Nope. Select area. Go. Almost. This thing is not great. There we go. I've selected the area that we need to fix. I am raising it up on eagle's wings. There. It is now fixed. What a happy Bengal tiger enclosure. Except I've accidentally removed all the foliage. And the Bengal tiger is going to jump out and eat people if I don't replace it. He told me in a dream. I think what a Bengal tiger needs is whatever this is. This looks like a great place for a Bengal tiger to take his friends and impress them. But we also need some bushes too. Like, I don't know. Maybe this looks like a good one. Yeah, if I was a tiger, this would be my bachelor pad. This would be great stuff. Don't cancel me for whatever you said I said. I am a big fan of ignoring chat. I ignore chat all the time, including right now. I didn't even read your message just now. I'm not even here. Okay, so what did we vote on? Did we get it right? As for TikTok, is this Zoo Tycoon? It is not. So, if you guys on TikTok are watching, you might be a little bit confused.
You need more tigers or some food for the tigers.
I do need food for the tigers, but here it comes, you know? So this is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but with a little bit of Zoo Tycoon splashed in. We are raising an animal zoo here in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. We're doing all kinds of... Okay, so if you're just joining, there's a couple treats that you can do. If you want to be in the game, type !join and you can join the park.
I thought this was Zoo Tycoon. Where's the Yetis with liver spots?
I'm sorry, this is not Zoo Tycoon. But if you type in !join on Twitch, on TikTok, or on YouTube, you will join this park as one of the guests. If you donate a rose on TikTok, every guest in the park has a 1 in 7 chance of exploding. If you redeem the Thanos reward on Twitch, Every guest has a 1 in 7 chance of exploding. If you type the secret command on YouTube, every guest has a
This
1
is roller coaster tycoon minus the roller coasters.
in 7 chance of exploding.
At jakeydon't chat has decided your rap name is Scrummaster Flex.
There's also other things you can do, like, I see we've made every guest in the park sick. That's pretty cool. So once again, exclamation point join gets you into the park. Oh, and I see EDW has started a duck migration. Just never a dull moment here in Roller Coaster Zoo Tycoon 2. It's a great time for the family. This is our Bengal tiger named Melody. If you're just joining, this is Kristen Michelle, our resident giraffe, named after a real person, but don't tell her that. She would rather be a giraffe than a real person, and we should be sensitive to that. This here is a ride where you can go around and you can stare at the tiger and you can kind of taunt it.
We follow a strict waterfall approach to chaos on this stream. Yes, we do.
On this ride, you can lean out and put your hand out and dare the tiger to snap at your hand. But the tiger knows that if it actually snaps at your hand, it's going to get put down. So it's kind of a psychological thing for him. It's not that nice, now that I think about it.
I'm back, and I just submitted my first big homework assignment. Please clap.
Everybody, please clap for Sarah Ham, who is on her way to big and brave new things. Congratulations. So, let's see. Who has joined the park so far? We have Dawn Hyphen, who is saying that this path is disgusting, and you're in the restroom right now. Good for you. We have Firm Chickens.
This is turning into Hitchcock's The Birds.
Don't worry about that. This is not Hitchcock's The Birds. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Firm Chickens, you're also in the restroom. Iris of Ether, you're heading for the boat ride. You're going to have a grand old time there. Kristen Michelle, you're in the park as a giraffe and as a human being. We call that overachieving. Good job. Powerless Cupid, you are walking around taking in the sights. Tawny is also walking around taking in the sights. And Tin Man is also walking around taking in the... Hang on. Tin Man.
Don't forget to tell them I was first.
Whoops, sorry. Sorry, Tin Man, I screwed up. Tin Man, I want you to... You have a new job, Tin Man. I want you to be the tiger liaison. What your job right now is I want you to get up close and personal with that tiger. I want you to make sure the tiger has everything it needs to be the happiest tiger that could possibly exist in a zoo. There you go. Zany... Oh, posture check. Zany ZZZ is walking around. Electric Porcupine already has a park map and is complaining about it. Is that on brand for you? I don't know about that. Firm Chickens is walking. Hippity is walking. Lil Ewok Girl is walking. Everyone's walking. I wonder why. Maybe it's because we have no freaking rides yet. Do we want to fix that? Why did I give... No, I did not give Tin Man your tiger. You think you're stuck in there with him? He's stuck in there with you! So let's put in another ride.
Coaster.
A giraffe roller coaster. Can you? Oh, hey, Chris and Michelle, are you not happy in your enclosure? Is that it? Because we built this really nice enclosure for you, and you just seem to want to, you know, wander elsewhere. I worry for you.
Why aren't there any rides yet? You've been streaming for an hour.
That's an excellent point. It's almost like a lot of things are going on at once. Maybe I'm just slacking off. We have this ride. It's called Boat Hire 1. Actually, we'll call it Flirt with Death. Because on this ride, you flirt with death when you go around.
Maybe your blood sugar levels are low, Dad.
My blood sugar levels are probably just fine. But I wouldn't know because I don't test them regularly because I'm not diabetic. If you're just joining, People, it's a long story and I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, Don Hyphen, we have one ride. I promise you we have the one ride. So instead, why don't you guys tell me what a giraffe roller coaster looks like? Is it in the shape of a giraffe? Are the vehicles giraffes? Does it just...
What's the follower bar at the bottom?
Ooh.
You have more than 3 followers.
I do have more than 3 followers. The follower bar at the bottom is to get me to 1,200 followers. It starts at my current follower count, and it ends at 1,200 followers. Since I put that poll up, I have gained 3 new followers, and I appreciate every single one of them, which means we only need 48 more to get me to 1,200 followers. And won't that be a sight? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. What I meant to say is I do only have 3 followers. I don't know how many people are in chat right now, but most of them are not actually following me. It's only me and Tin Man, I believe, follows me out of spite so he can mock me. And then I think I got my mom to follow me. All these other people, they don't care. I'm just playing, chat. Thank you very much for your support. I'm just joking. It's just, don't cancel me. So, let's go and put in a giraffe roller coaster.
I don't know what the giraffe ride looks like, but can you make it pop? And can you add VR interaction with blockchain payments?
Oh.
I actually don't follow you. I just gifted subs and never followed.
Sarah Ham, that is cruel. I hate that. Absolutely diabolical. Oh, you know what? We can kind of make a giraffe-looking ride, now that I think about it. If you guys trust me, you'll never go wrong.
Put a train around Kristen's lair.
I don't want to put a train around Kristen's lair. Kristen is a free-range giraffe. Nobody can keep her down. Check this out. We're going to make a giraffe silhouette in roller coaster form. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see what's about to happen here. We go up. And we go up. And we go up because giraffes are really tall. And then we're going to straighten out a little bit.
Kristen is for the one stakeholder that keeps demanding a more immersive experience.
Immersive is a great buzzword. Uh-oh. You guys see the problem here? It says, can't construct this year, too high for supports. But never let your dreams be memes. What we're going to do is we're going to say...
I trusted you with our girly wagon party going to Oregon and you drowned your beautiful wife. I won't trust you again anytime soon.
All in the past. You're talking about things that are way in the past. I'm looking toward the future. And the future is a giraffe-shaped roller coaster, if you please. Now, what we're going to do here... this is going to be a little bit tougher than I thought. I didn't anticipate... Okay, this giraffe's just going to have a long face. Yup. Okay, this giraffe's neck is going to be very, very long and have a bendy in it, but it's fine. It's fine. This is the giraffe's head. Okay. What if we pretend this is the giraffe's butt instead? Can we do that? Because this looks... I'm going to be honest. This looks far more like a giraffe's butt. Why is my phone buzzing? Oh, no. It's nothing. Don't worry about that. So this is the giraffe's butt. We're pivoting, as they say in Agile. As they say in tech world. We're pivoting to butt. Okay? And now this is going to be the giraffe's neck right here. Okay? Okay, are we all on the same page right now? I can't say, oh no, and then say, don't worry. I can, though. I really can. Here, this is going to be the giraffe's head. And Gosh darn it. Wait, can we? No, we can't.
I'm very worried now.
We can't level out. We're gonna have to have the giraffe look like this. It's not working. This is the giraffe's head. I'm sorry. I tried really, really hard. It didn't work out.
This is wonderful. I see the vision.
I'm glad you see the vision because this is the giraffe's head, okay? If you're just joining, this is what a giraffe looks like. They updated it. Please don't question it. I've been through a lot today in the context of this theme park. And then we'll give him a leg. Well, okay, so remember what I was saying earlier about using your imagination? We're all going to have to come together and use our imagination a lot right now, okay? Ooh. Like, a lot. Can we trust each other right now? It's not... So, okay, when you say it's cursed, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I just need you guys to really, really trust me.
I'm still on that Mac OS El Capitan giraffe model.
Here's what I don't understand. Why can't I just go straight down like this and then... It's fine. We'll zoom in because you guys are worth it. Check this out. We're going down, down, down. Down, down, down. That doesn't work, so we're gonna...
As a giraffe, I am offended.
I'm sorry, but... Listen. We don't have options. It's this or no ride at all, and if there's no ride at all, then I can't justify the giraffe exhibit. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you understand? I'm really scared to zoom out right now. I'm actually scared to zoom out. Do you guys want to see the new giraffe ride? Do you want to see the new giraffe ride? Cass, you're saying no way this is ending in anything but death. I make a better ride. Kristen Michelle does not want to see. We have to. We have to.
This is a hate crime on giraffes.
Hey, okay, so maybe it'll be better. Maybe if I explain the different parts of... You go up here.
It's a bunny.
So this is the hind leg, and then you go up here, and this is the butt area, and then this is the giraffe's back, and you go up here, this is the giraffe's head and face, and then you go down this way, and then this is like the giraffe's front leg, and then you go back to the entrance, right? Right? This is a giraffe. Right? What do you mean? What do you mean, Picasso? This is a
Needs more neck.
Needs more neck? I see what you mean.
Wait, no, I see it now, /.
Can we... Helen Keller's giraffe portrait?
It's a giraffe if you've never seen a giraffe before.
Helen Keller's giraffe... Looks like a capybara with a bulb. Once the guests ride it, you guys will... Look, maybe it doesn't look exactly like a giraffe, but once the guests ride it, it's going to be great, okay? We'll just put in an entrance and an exit. What do you mean more cowbell? That... We'll put in an entrance
Dad, can you draw a giraffe from memory?
I just tried to draw a giraffe from memory. The problem is...
so I love that you really tried your best and worked hard.
Thank you.
Can I give you some tips to make this look even more like kindergarten work?
Yes, absolutely. Is that what you meant? Why do I get the feeling that's not actually a compliment, though? Kristen Michelle, I did work very hard on this giraffe. You have that part right. You want me to stack another hat now? Oh, God. All I've got in reach is the duck hat, which I hate. I have to name it Giraffe with the quotes. Sorry, I forgot the quotes. Okay, are we happy? I named it Giraffe with the quotes. For how much you hate it, seems like you always got it readily on hand. It's not like that. It's just, it's the most recent hat in rotation, okay? So let's take a look at the maiden voyage. Okay. Right off the bat, we have some issues. There's not enough momentum to actually go up. We need to increase the launch speed.
I think you should wear that hat out of the house someday, perhaps to a sports game.
No, don't make me wear this hat out in public. You can't make me wear this hat in public, and I refuse. I will never. There we go. Okay, not yet great. We need more oomph to get up the giraffe. We need more oomph. Overlord Kazumi, you didn't realize I was live? You were just wondering what to do with my life? Well, look no further. You know what? If you're just joining, let's give everyone who's just joined a tour of this park. I think you guys have earned that much. Is there any way we can make this go faster? The giraffe needs to be faster. Well, let me give you guys a tour of the park.
You are officially unemployed. That's right.
So check this out. Disable limits, I shall. In just a minute. If you're just joining, this park is called Scrum Master Doesn't Read Chat Ever.
Go to cheats to disable limits.
I guess I'm Scrum Master. Yes, I will go to cheats to disable limits.
I think you just need to design a better giraffe.
You guys keep saying that I need to improve my giraffe design. If you're just joining the stream and you haven't seen the giraffe design yet, just wait for it. You won't be disappointed. Also, remember you can type !join to join the park. What do you mean the giraffe is problematic to the tiger death ride? It's not that. No, this is not a Scrub Daddy. None of this has anything to do with Scrub Daddy.
I missed my life 10 minutes ago when I'd never seen that giraffe.
Kristen Michelle, don't be like that. So if you're just joining, this is a zoo-themed theme park. You'll see we have Kristen Michelle as a giraffe walking amongst the guests. Kristen Michelle is in chat. She's the one who alerted me to the fact that you can now have zoo tycoon animals in OpenRCT2, which is why she is now gingerly making her way through the crowds like a messiah among a sea of followers. It's a beautiful sight. You'll love to see it. Sorry, what's the question? Why is there a dearth of poo? I did not turn on the poo plugin. I could turn on the poo plugin. Do you want me to turn on the poo plugin? I'll turn on the poo plugin. Pooping peeps. There you go. So now I've turned on the plugin that makes the Sims poop on the ground if they haven't made it to the bathroom on time. Is that what we want? A test ride? We'll get a test ride in just a second. I'm touring the park right now. This is Kristen Michelle's giraffe enclosure. If she were inclined to actually be in the park and actually be where she's supposed to be, this is where she would be right now, in the giraffe enclosure.
You beat the scenario, Dad.
I did beat the scenario. Or, I should say you guys beat the scenario, because the only reason there's this many people in the park is because you guys keep on spawning the peeps with the chat commands to put them in the park. So thank you. And now you've issued the command to make them all puke on the ground, so thank you for that too. This here is the Bengal tiger enclosure. Melody in chat is our resident Bengal tiger. And we have a ride called Flirt with Death, where you can actually get an arm's length of the Bengal tiger. And you can make it...
Sarahan wins.
You can make it make a tough decision about what it's going to do to you when you don't pull your arm back in time. Anyway, and that takes us to our new flagship ride. This ride is called Giraffe. They made me put scare quotes around it, but don't let that fool you. It's actually a giraffe. The boats are stuck. I noticed that, but I want them to have a chance to work it out. I figure they're probably grown adults. Either they're having a nice conversation, or they're actually spiting each other or something. I don't know what kind of game they're playing with each other right now, but I want to let them try to work it out on their own. Okay? Now, this ride here is called Giraffe. I made it in the shape of a giraffe. See how tall it is? Because giraffes are tall. And then, so just a little bit more zoom out. There's the giraffe, okay? If you're just joining, that's the giraffe-shaped ride. That's a giraffe, okay?
I am begging you to demolish it and try one more time.
Kristen, here's the thing. I can't. I can't. I promised everyone a giraffe-shaped ride. This is literally the best I can do with the constraints that I have. Okay? I don't want to make it go boom. You're telling me that the boat ride that... You're telling me they're stuck because of this thing going over their heads? For real? Well, let's see about that. What if I put a track around it? If you're just joining the explosions... You're right! The giraffe track's in the way. That's why they couldn't get out. Darn it! I guess they're just going to be stuck there, huh? Darn it! Anyway, the ride's back open. I'll fix it later. I just feel like any other attempt in this would be better than this. Kristen Michelle! Kristen Michelle! Wait, what are you saying? This is a good drawing of a giraffe for someone with no arms or legs and has lived in a windowless cell their whole lives? Come on! This is a good... Oh, I see the bunny rabbit now. This is the face and this is the ear. This is a bunny rabbit, kind of.
Look at park name.
Look at park name? Okay, I'll look at the park name. It says Jakeydon't Awful Giraffe Drawing Park.
Can we play Farm Sim now?
Tin Man. No, we cannot play Farm Sim now. We're busy doing this. Is it a bunny? No, you see, it's a giraffe. This is the butt, and this is the head. Okay, Chris and Michelle, I have one other idea. But if I do the other idea, you have to promise me that this one can stay. You have to promise that this one can stay. Because it's really good. And it needed a fair chance.
That's a skibidi toilet inside profile.
Oh. It is, isn't it? This is the toilet down here. And then this is the skibbity head coming up to say yeet, yeet, and eat you. Yeah, you're right about that. All right, so the next thing we can do, Kristen, Michelle, I will, if I figure if I make a giraffe neck and head, then that I can do. If I don't try to make the body part, then maybe it can work. Okay, that's okay. All right, I'll take that as a yes. So, do we have to say goodbye to this? Or can I, like, download it to a gallery or something? I don't want to say goodbye to this ride. Is there a way I can export this ride? I'm not going to get rid of it. This is a really good ride. We're going to call this park Zoo.
Keep the ride and do a 2D flat one.
A 2D flat one?
Just build another named better giraffe.
No, it can't
Keep
be.
it.
It can't be flat. It can't be flat. My vision.
Click on the roller coaster and then the watch. There's a save icon.
Then the watch. There's a save icon. Look at you. You got me. Save track design. If I call it giraffe without the quotes, it will be actually able to save. Thank you. Now the giraffe is saved forever. Now, having said that, right next door, we're going to build the giraffe neck, but I promise you, we have to do it. You know what? Before we do that, I think the guests deserve to have more animals in the park, don't you? We've got Kristen, Michelle, the giraffe, but we really need to showcase all the other animals, too. And for that, we're going to build one more enclosure, okay? Okay, is everyone on board with this?
The second giraffe roller coaster will be the friend for this abomination.
Abomination? If you're just joining, you can type !join to get into the park, but you might explode. It's possible that someone else in chat will make you explode. I just want you to be ready for that. We're building one more enclosure. Oh, you know what? We can build the moat in advance if we just build, like, an 11 tile. Like so. And then we build a 9 tile in the middle of it. There. Instant moat space. Easy. Then, of course...
Should I tell everyone in my paralegal class Discord to come follow you?
Yes, tell everyone in your paralegal Discord class to come follow you. I think I could use the extra people. And paralegals make the legal system work. What do you mean, turn communism on? I'm not going to turn communism on. We don't need it yet. Instead, we're going to put all the other animals in this enclosure. Hire new entertainer. Go right here. You are going to be a African bush elephant. How nice. Hire new entertainer. You are going to be... You are going to be a black rhinoceros. Good for you. You guys seeing this? You guys seeing this? They like each other. We'll hire a new entertainer. We're going to name him... Not name him, but we're going to have a chimpanzee be in here. Right there. A little bit outclassed, but I think they'll be okay. Make their own spaces. Melody, you got to understand something. I can't. I understand why you want them to have their own spaces. I really do. but I have to prioritize what I can get done in a reasonable time on this stream. And if I try to do that, it's going to come at the expense of more great things. Can't or won't? Both. Now, for the next entertainer we put in, it's going to be an Emperor Penguin. I want one of each of these, you know.
Bear Zeta Zeta.
You want a Bear Zeta Zeta in here? Yeah, we can do that. So just one more for right now. I'm trying to whet your appetite for more of these things. We have Polar Bear. And that's it. We ran into this problem in Zoo Tycoon as well. The only bear available is Polar Bear. And Bear Zeta Zeta didn't care for that.
Whale Shark.
Well, I guess Giant Panda counts as a bear too.
Put in a snowman entertainer with them. That would be so funny.
You want a what? A snowman entertainer with them? And a shark? Okay. Hire new entertainer. Right in there. And you will be a snowman. Yeah, this looks natural. What you say? You'll be a panda, Bazita Zeta? Okay, Bazita Zeta. You are a panda. Bazita Zeta. With a backslash because I typoed it. I think it gives you character. We're keeping it. We have all of these entertainers in here. And by entertainers, I mean animals. And now, the next part is we're going to redeem ourselves. If you're just joining, this is Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, but with Zoo Tycoon animals. Oh yeah, the shark. How can I live with myself if I don't give you guys the shark that you've been asking for? Whale shark. Serious? Well, that's just plain silly. For real? I didn't know. I didn't know this was a thing. Nature is magic. Lizabos, you're right. I don't know a lot about sharks. Maybe this is just how it is. He is slithering. Or she. No, this is good stuff. Land shark, you're right. Land shark. Who is, ironically, avoiding the water. Meanwhile, the Bengal tiger is looking over from next door, over the hedges at their new neighbors, wondering what in the hell just moved into my neighborhood. And that's bigoted. I don't care for your attitude. You stop that. Next up on the agenda, before we put new things in, I think we should put... Oh, Melody, you're doubling down, huh? Okay, well, I think we should try to redeem ourselves with a giraffe head and neck roller coaster. It's going to be purple for the moment. We'll change that. But I don't want you guys to worry because I know what I'm doing. I don't want to brag, but I am the very best Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 player who is streaming right now. You can bank on that. If you think there's a better one, you find that person and you point them out to me. I'm pretty sure of everyone who's live streaming in the world right now, I'm the best one. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one, is the joke, guys. Come on. How pretentious do you think I am? Don't answer that. Okay, this is a giraffe neck. It go up high. Oh, it's because Bez isn't streaming. That's right. This is a... Okay, now we are doing the giraffe face. Bez, do not stream right now. Please don't. Don't upstage me. This is all I have. No, giraffes don't... See, we can afford to even do this right. Like, I can give it the slow-sloped neck. Needs the horns. Giraffes have horns? What do you mean giraffes have horns? Let's all leave the stream and go to Bez. I deserve that. Pride cometh before the fall. Woe is me. My comeuppance will be swift. Oh no. I'm about to run into the exact same problem. The only way to fix this is to make it about 10 times taller.
Sir, is this your first day on planet Earth?
We have to start over. If we don't start over...
Fuzzy Pickles 168 is the best RCT streamer on Twitch at the moment.
What? Fuzzy Pickles is streaming? Oh, also I have a water I have to redeem. I should do a stream on Sims with a bunch of tiny homes based on zoo animals. Yes, you should. Okay. So to make this work, I have to make this just the tallest, dumbest thing ever. All the way up. Too high? No.
I see you have the invisible cup again.
I do.
Physics.
It's gonna work. It's going to work. Cheats. I've been bribed to not wear the long hat for the rest of the stream, and I very much appreciate the briber who wishes to remain anonymous. Darn it, I don't get to wear that hat anymore. Darn it! Ow. Let's keep going. Also, oh my god, the Taylor Swift hat. Build a roller coaster. Who's talking? What do you mean who's talking? Me, I guess. Are we still unemployed? Nasty show. Technically, yes, but practically no. I have received a job offer. I am waiting for a start date. So that's fun. Okay, this won't cook me as much. Now, as I was saying, cheats. Enable, allowed, shameless, allowed, but then track it. Invalid height. There we go. It's just not meant to be.
I wish I could spawn a meteor so you yell loud enough to wake your child again. I love that hat and everything it stands for. Giraffes have bony protrusions on their heads called ossicones, which are remnants of antlers from their ancestors. Male giraffes use their ossicones as weapons during combat.
What am I, a giraffeologist? Alright, I'll try to give the giraffe horns, but you're not going to like it. Okay? That's the horn. That's as sharp and small as I can make it. Oh, you're okay without the horns? Good. Because it's not going to be pretty. Nope, even longer. This is better work. I think apology. I'm about to owe you an apology. I'm about to owe you a big apology. I'm so sorry. I thought I could do it.
Why is the head so fat?
I thought I could do it. And also, don't body shame the giraffe, please. Oh, I thought this was going to be different. If you're just joining, don't think less of me. I'm trying to do something cool, and it's not working. But maybe it's fine, you know? Maybe it's fine.
Put this part underground.
I don't know if I can
think
just...
he's kind of cooking here.
Oh, okay, now I have to turn on communism. I ran out of money. You say put this part under... Oh, I didn't know I could just... Cool. Very
this is normal.
Cool.
Let him cook.
Yeah, let him cook. I said let him cook. Says too low. I think there's limits to what I'm allowed to do with my life. Just ignore all of this. This is not part of the ride. This is just to get you back to the station. This is not part of the giraffe proper, okay? I'm just trying to get you guys home. That's your giraffe. Do an S-curve how? I can't do an S-curve. It's not that kind of roller coaster.
Loch Ness Monster.
Oh no, it is kind of the Loch Ness Monster.
I just bought you another hat from the same company that makes the fishing hat.
Sarah Ham, you really shouldn't have. You really, really shouldn't have. Thank you so much for that. Looks like a dino. You guys, peep the park name, please. Concepts of a Giraffe. That is cruel. That's cruel and unusual. I do good things here. You said it ages ago. Well, now it's here.
Everyone can hop off. I think it looks great.
So, the reason why it's so tall of a head is because in order to loop back around this way, I have to make 2 corkscrew turns here. And it can't be any shorter than this. And so that's kind of dictating the entire shape of the head. So, just to be clear, this on the left is giraffe number 1, and this on the right is giraffe head and neck number 2. It's a snake with its head up looking around curiously.
Park name.
Park name again. What is a giraffe is the name of the park now. Thank you. Philosophically a giraffe. Nasty Shell, thank you for the nice. I don't think that was about the roller coaster, though. I think that was about me gaining employment. But I'll take it either way. Now, all that's left to do is to get some people on this ride. And boy, are they going to love it.
We are going to crowdfund a kid's book with photos of giraffes so you can study.
No! Guys, I did a great giraffe, okay?
You should name the ride Philosophically a Giraffe.
Philosophically a giraffe? Fine, I'll name the ride Philosophically a Giraffe. My mother was a giraffe? Oh no. Oh no. Change the name to yellow? Change the name to yellow? You sure?
Change the color, please.
Okay, the color. I will call it Philosophically a Giraffe. And I will open the ride. And the odds of this ride working on the first try
Launch speed to warp Mr. Sulu.
are extremely high. Don't worry about it. Okay. The Mr. Sulu thing, I understand now. I think I needed to actually set launch speed to... You know what? Now's the time. We're turning on the cheat. Medieval drawing of a giraffe. Thank you, Bazita Zeta. I am disabling vehicle limits. And that's it. Now we can do some fun things with this. Nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. There's another cheat that I need. Unlock operating limits. That's the one. Launch... Oh, this is bad. Because now they're going to get stuck here. There's no way for them to get back to the station now. You hate to see it. Yeah, you're right. Unlock operating limits. I should have listened to chat. Yes, you spelled medieval correctly. Medieval. Medieval. Now, it's called... Is this the place where I can name the park? Yes, it is. It, in fact, is the place where you can name the park. Thank you, Dignified Donkey. So don't worry, we just gotta... did we unlock the operating limits yet? I'm not sure we did. Yes, we did. So, if we launch at a cool 100 and 200 miles an hour, you're gonna see that this is no joke.
I hate when I go to a theme park and I have to ride a roller coaster forever because it's being built as I'm on it.
Yeah. Same. Okay, maiden voyage, go. Suddenly there's more roller coasters on this thing than there is track. I'm a little concerned. Wow. Okay. Did everyone see what just happened? Like, because I can't explain it. I'm hoping someone else can.
It's perfect.
It's perfect? What if I reduce the number of cars? You want me to do that? Because right now it says 32 trains and 9 cars per train. I figure...
Change the vehicle limits.
Yeah, I figure if I change it to, like, 3 trains, that'll work. That'll do. Okay. Maiden voyage number 2. Go.
Oh my god, I can't breathe. I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think you... Maybe I should... Can you start breathing, please? 1 train. How about 3 trains? And I see the guests are scared to ride this, so that's why we have the thing where we say guests ignore intensities, and then also we do the thing where we make guests forget. Oh my god in heaven. Yes! Well, until the end.
Look at the giraffe queuing for the ride.
The giraffe's queuing for the ride. Oh, that's awesome! I don't have the heart to tell him he won't fit. We gotta do something nice for the giraffe. It doesn't understand that this is a people ride.
Jake, your gift has left China and is on its way to Indiana.
Can I put thank you in quotes? Thank you. I can't wait for whatever this is gonna be. So, in order to make this ride work... I'm doing my self-posture check right now. In order to make this ride work correctly, I think we need to do a little bit of revamping. We will go down to 1 train. We will. I'd like to see more cars on the train, though. Like,
On park name.
7 cars. That's a good number of cars. We're going to open it now, and then we're going to say station 1, and we are going to say train 1. We're going to follow it, and then inaugural ride number 3 is go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Do you have anything against gifts from China?
Yeah. When they're this specific gift, yes. So, maybe I should do the cheat that makes people not afraid to be on the ride that just crashed. I'll do that one again. Ah! Now that's a ride.
My gift is coming from Australia. Is that okay?
Sure, yes. That's a heck of a ride. If you don't want to ride that, there's something wrong with you. Let's make sure that we actually wait for people to get on the ride, though. This thing's not cheap. Wait for any load. Somebody pooped in the line.
Can you show us the graphs?
Yeah. But first of all, somebody pooped in the line. It's disgusting. How dare they?
I have 7 postcards from my excursion, so I could send you one from Oregon, even if you can't pronounce Willamette to save your double butt.
It's Williamette. Oh, check this out. Oh, this is good. They are levitating to get to their seat. That's really good. They're airwalking. I wish I could airwalk.
Can you put the long hat back on?
No. No, because I was bribed not to. I was bribed by someone who wishes to remain anonymous to not put the hat back on.
I am once again begging you to change the color.
Oh, once again. Sorry. You see, I have the memory of a goldfish. You don't have to beg, you just have to ask repeatedly. There you go. Yellow and... Ooh. Now that's a giraffe color. I'd buy that for $1. Why is this ride not going yet? I thought I said wait for any load, not wait for full load. Oh, it's because the people who are...
You gotta yell at Dad, he's hard of reading.
Hard of reading? Serious? So the reason this is taking so long... Oh my god! Now that's a ride. That is a freaking ride. Everybody... Oh. Okay. Some of them are going back for more, but some of them are not. Some of them are very much not going back for more.
Show us the graph.
Okay. You can see the freaking graph. Okay, so the velocity goes up beyond the limits of the... Oh, it tops out at... They don't measure beyond this speed.
That's what she said.
And the altitude... Well, I mean, the altitudes... We kind of knew this part already. The altitude goes like this, up to 554 feet. And then the vertical G's... do you guys want to feel good, or do you want the truth? I need to know, because I can't do both. Do you want a warm, fuzzy feeling, or do you want reality? Truth? Okay. They approach 10 Gs 3 times. And negative 3 Gs in rapid succession. Imagine that you're in a paint can that's like the size of you, and it's shaking you violently to mix you up. That's what's happening here.
Suicide.
As for the lateral G's, probably not a lot. Yeah, 0, because it's one of those rides that never turn side to side. So this part is the only thing that I expected to be okay. The rest of it, I don't know.
If you use Thanos, will the giraffe blow up?
If I use Thanos, will the giraffe blow up? No, it doesn't work that way. The guests blow up. But guests are not allowed to blow up while they're riding a ride. They have a stay of execution until they leave. There they go. There they go. They're all soup on the inside now. Some of them go back for more. Some of them actually enjoy it. Who is voting in the poll? Should giraffes be allowed to ride on roller coasters? 611 votes for yes. 633 votes for no because they get sick. 88 votes for no because I am mean. 142 votes for Jeb! Exclamation
Wait,
point.
what are the stats? Are they good if they go back for more?
Oh, you want to see the stats? Well, so it says excitement rating 2, intensity rating 18, ultra extreme. The nausea rating is 8.42. That's very high. The maximum speed is 233 miles an hour, but the average speed is only 183 miles an hour. Now, this part is the most interesting to me. The time on the ride is only 7 seconds. That's really cool. The maximum positive vertical Gs are 9.57. What's the most that a human being can survive? Oh. What's the most that a human being can survive? Your neck hurts just watching? Oh yeah, the negative G's. I undersold it before. It didn't measure it accurately. The negative G's are 8.94 negative G's. So that's like, how do I even compare that to anything? That's like flying out of your seat. That's like having, I don't know, like 10 airbags underneath the chair that you're sitting on, all blowing up at the same time and launching you upward.
A giraffe wouldn't mind the nausea rating because giraffes can't throw up.
Really? Giraffes don't get nauseous? The neck, though. I worry about their neck. Total air time, in scare quotes, 2.94 seconds. There's 4 drops on the ride. And the highest drop height is 364 feet. That's more than a football field. How about that? Can we get the other one going so we can compare? Absolutely. If you're just joining, the theme of this park is zoo. This is a giraffe. You may not like it, but it is. This is also a giraffe, but this is an entire giraffe on this left side. This is the giraffe's head up here.
An average human can withstand around 4 to 5 Gs, while
4 to
trained
5
pilots
Gs.
with special suits can handle up to 9
Trained
Gs.
pilots can handle up to 9
Forces
Gs.
beyond 6 Gs without a special suit can be fatal.
Forces beyond 6 Gs without a special suit can be fatal. So we pulled 9 Gs like 3 times in a row. Okay. Okay. This is the head of the giraffe and neck, I guess. This is the giraffe's body and butt. And then this is the giraffe's legs down here. But the ride doesn't actually work yet. Oh, it's broken down. We don't have any mechanics in the park yet, do we? Don't worry. Don't worry. We will fix this ride up post-haste. We are good theme park owners, and we fix our rides. Darn it. We make sure everyone will have a fantastic day. We do need to increase the speed, because 74 miles an hour, as we've demonstrated, just doesn't do it. Instantaneous, it's much higher. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, we missed the maiden voyage, but don't worry. In just a second, we'll get another one. We will get our second maiden voyage. Going in for seconds. Here we go. Good, clean fun. Good, clean fun. Some of them are going in for thirds. I love it. Again. Again. And now the park is named Giraffes, Inc. I love it.
The highest recorded G-force a human has survived is 46.2 Gs, achieved by Colonel John Stapp during a rocket sled experiment in 1954.
But did he
Show
die?
us the stats on that one. Surely they are better.
I'm sure they are better and worse. Pizza. You say, oh my god, do it again? I love you. Platonically. Now let's look at the stats indeed. This for giraffe in scare quotes. Comparable, but just not quite the same. Roughly the same excitement rating, but that intensity rating is just not quite there. Vertical G's are not quite there. We're at 8.66 instead of 9 point something. Max negative vertical G's are a 7. I think it was like an 8 on the other ride. So this one's inferior in every way. Powerless Cupid, thank you for the resubscribe for 3 months. I appreciate you.
Good night, besties. Thanks for letting me talk about giraffes all night.
Good night, Kristen and Michelle. Make good choices. Stay in school. Respect giraffes. I don't think they want to log the data on this ride. There we go. We instantly shoot up to maximum speed, and then we come back down. Okay, so see how this looks like a sound wave? You don't want that for people when you're recording gravity on their body. You love it here so much you gave money to me? Now that's impressive. Thank you. It is terrible. I mean, literally they're getting shaken around so fast, the act of shaking them is producing a sound wave. I love it. So, if you guys are just joining, this park is now called Giraffes Incorporated. It's supposed to be called Zoo, but you can't tell these people anything. Oh, I hurt all over. So, this is our enclosure for animals in waiting. You're right, they are like a protein shake at the end. I wouldn't drink it, but somebody out there definitely would. People are stupid. Zoo, but you can't tell these people anything. Yeah, that is the new name of the zoo now. My gosh. This is a Bengal tiger in its own designated enclosure. These are a bunch of suckers who thought they were going to cheat death and get on this ride. Now they're just waiting here for eternity. No, you're never getting out. You should have known better. You're staying there. This is a giraffe enclosure, but the giraffe can't be kept away from her people. The giraffe loves to mingle. As evidenced. Oh, she slipped away. Where'd she go? I'm sure she's around. We gotta find her. There she is. Okay, that's normal. That is normal. I was looking for my crown. It was on my head. Imagine you're a giraffe in a zoo and everyone starts puking on the ground and exploding all around you. I'd be thrilled. And pooping on the ground, too. They can't find the toilet fast enough. And you're just standing there going, I'm a giraffe, I don't understand. But you don't have to understand. Look at this. Are you proud of us? Everyone in chat, I want you to say if you're proud of us or not, because I'm proud of us. I think we did a good thing. How about you, TikTok? Watching silently. That's okay. TikTok, I appreciate you anyway. What's left of you? It's a crying shame what happened to you. Phenomenal. I tend to agree. Hey, TikTok, if you send a single rose, everyone in the park has a 1 in 7 chance of exploding. If we're in our retrospective, I recommend you look up what a giraffe looks like. So the retrospective is to talk about what went well and what didn't go well during the sprint, right? Okay, so here's what didn't go well. Not nearly enough support from the business unit getting me the resources I needed to get the giraffe looking
Someone
good.
posted a TripAdvisor review. We heard of a new animal park in Gary, Indiana and gave it a shot. First of all, my kids cried on a boat ride with a tiger trying to maul them. There's a whale shark slithering on grass that can't be okay, and there's a weird giraffe thing going on. There's a girl giraffe, Kristen. There are two...
It cuts off, but there's a girl giraffe, Kristen. There are 2 rides allegedly shaped like giraffes. We tried one and my husband was converted to pig mist. I am a widow and my children keep crying. Oh, okay, I'm not going to read that part, but my God. That's a glowing review. Thank you for that review. Boom shot. Yes, Buttercup, thank you for the roses, for the heart me's. Yeah, every gift you send, regardless of value, makes everyone have a 1 in 7 chance of exploding. But you gotta space them out. So if you just send a rose, and then send another rose like 10 seconds later, you could have this part cleared out in a matter of minutes.
You are officially unemployed. That's right.
Wait, what's this? What's the park name now? Chris has her head in the sand from being too tired. Overlord Kazumi, you're back? How much did you miss, Overlord Kazumi? I could try to catch you up, but right now we're just surveying our domain of exploding people. I'd tell you guys to, oh, that emo one has made the guests explode. Good for you. You did it right. You did a good deed today. Oh, you missed a lot? Alright, well, just to give a roundup, I gotta go soon, because my face is about to melt off. But, if you're just joining, this is the theme park. Is the zoo theme park, where we have access to all the zoo, to some of the zoo tycoon animals. Some of them are in this pen, living their life.
Can we get some janitors? There's so much poop.
We have a couple janitors. We're good. Don't worry about that. We have a couple of animals who are not natively known to get along, but in trying times, they've learned. We even have a land shark. Isn't that great? Over here, we have a Bengal tiger. Over here, we would have a giraffe, but the giraffe just can't be kept away from her people. She really, really wants to be part of things. Then, we have 2 giraffe-shaped rides. Some people don't agree, but these are giraffe-shaped rides. This one, okay, the outline of the giraffe, this is the leg, this is the butt, this is the neck, this is the head, this is the other part of the neck, and this is the other leg, okay? That's what it looks like. That's a giraffe. That's a giraffe. And then right here, this is a giraffe's head, like zoomed in up close. See? Giraffe head like that. And we did some tests on the rides, and we figured out that if you ride one of these, you disintegrate. You literally come apart on a molecular level. It's a matter of simple physics. And so we'll show you the ride right now. It's good for you. Now that's 7 seconds.
Look at park name.
That is 7 seconds. We have concepts of a giraffe. Yes. Both of these rides. This ride is called philosophically a giraffe. Because it is. And then this one over here is called giraffe in scare quotes. As an affront to me, the designer. Oh, don't say we have giraffes at home. These are nice giraffes. I worked very hard to make these giraffes. And my honor will not be tainted. It's great. This is a great park. We did a great deed today. Okay? No, it's not death by giraffe. Don't say rude things like that about our giraffes. They can hear you. So with all that being said, my name is Jakery. I'm jakeydon't. I want all of you to have some kind of evening. Death by Giraffe is the name of the park. Guys, every time you tell me to look at the park name, an angel dies. But my name is jakeydon't. This has been Roller Coaster Tycoon Zoo 2. And we have a grand old day. Oh, where am I? There I am. I'd like to apologize for all my transgressions. All of them. And
I had quite the evening with you, Mr. Don't.
I had quite the evening with you too, Riddle Out. Platonically, of course.
Bye, JackeyDon't, JakeryDon't.
Goodbye, Sarah Ham. Have a good night. Everybody, you should all go to sleep, regardless of time zone. I don't care if it's...
Jakeydon't. JakeryDon't.
I don't care if it's light where you are. Go to bed anyway. Trust me. Have a good night. And one more thing. I swear to God, those giraffes look great. Those giraffes look absolutely stunning. Okay? They're beautiful. Anita Fox, you're wondering why things are blowing up? I'll tell you when you're older. You're not ready. Well, like, join the Discord. I'll tell you on there. The Discord is in my profile. And those are good giraffes, okay? Good giraffes.